Sailors in the Volvo Ocean Yacht Race are about to leave Auckland for one of the most isolated and challenging places on the planet. There's a Kiwi on all but one of the boats, and when they sail into the Southern Ocean, the nearest man-made structure will be the International Space Station. Ryan Quinn went along to the viaduct as the sailors made their final preparations.
It's blowing 35 knots, you're doing 25 knots of boat speed. The navigator sticks his head up the hatch and he'll say, iceberg on the bow. The heart starts going and sweat's coming down the back of your neck. Your feet are ice blocks, your hands are like ice blocks. Your face is raw red from the salt spray. The boat is rocking down.
If any of the sailors have forgotten what's ahead of them, a video plays to remind them. The trip round Cape Horn at the bottom tip of South America has terrified and excited sailors for centuries. The skipper of the second place Dong Fang boat, Charles Caudrelier, has done the leg 2 times before and says he's never come back with a mast in one piece.
It's a difficult part of his leg, for sure. It's sometimes you have to forget the race and just take care of the boat and of the crew, you know.
Despite all the scary stuff, New Zealander Peter Burling, who's racing for the Dutch team Brunel, is excited. He's never been anywhere near that far south before.
You know, this is pretty much the most iconic leg of the race. You know, it's probably where the race gets its DNA of being a little bit more extreme in terms of the environment we race in.
His usual teammate and fellow Olympic gold medalist Blair Tuke has turned rival for the Volvo, racing on the Spanish boat and race leaders Mapfre. He's squeezing in a friend's wedding tomorrow before setting sail about Sunday lunchtime.
Won't be a massive night for us, obviously, with the leg start, but it'll be a nice day anyway.
Tuke says he's loved being part of the Spanish crew, which has a great sense of teamwork.
A lot of the guys in our team came over from the last race, so the preparation was pretty high. We gel well and we know how to push the boat and just enjoy the close racing. It's been good so far, but we're going to have to keep pushing if we want to win this race.
The only New Zealand woman in the race, Bianca Cook, who's part of the boat Turn the Tide on Plastic, has loved the welcome she's received back in her home city. Like all the crews, she's been recharging during the extended 2-week stop, but she can't wait to get away again.
A little bit nervous, but more excited more than anything. You know, I'm really looking forward to getting back out there, getting sailing again, but also going around the Horn is you know, it's one on the bucket list that everyone wants to do.
With so many New Zealanders on the water, it's hard for yachting fans here to lose. But the skipper of the only Kiwi free boat, Australian David Witt of Scallywag, is out to do all he can to get in their way.
Well, there's 2 rules I live by in international yachting. One is never trust a Kiwi. Rule 2 is refer to Rule 1.
After they've rounded Cape Horn, the crews will head to their next stop, Itajai in Brazil, with the whole leg expected to take about 3 weeks. I Tamaki Makaurau mō checkpoint, ko Rowan Quinn tēnei.